Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Matthew Rasmussen, and I get a lot of questions from students asking what is the difference between white matter and gray matter? Well, there's a small difference, but they also share similarities between white and gray. The similarities between them is that they're both composed of neurons in the brain, and a neuron is the small structure that the brain is composed of. Now the white matter is more predominantly composed of the axons, which is covered with the myelin sheath, okay, as well as glial cells, and they have multiple roles. But the axons that are covered in myelin sheath, that's actually what's going to make the white matter that white color, because the myelin is white in nature. Okay, so it's a very, very small portion of a neuron that makes up the white matter. Now the gray matter, which is primarily pinkish tan, not really gray, but the gray matter, that's composed of the whole entire neuron itself, the dendrites, the cell body, the axon, as well as the terminal branches. That's what composes the gray matter. And I can give you a little description here of the neuron, what makes up the gray matter and then the white matter. This is from a prior student who made this for a psychological project. And what we're looking at here is an entire neuron. Let's just focus on this one up top here. We have the dendrites, the cell body, the axon. The red is the myelin. She put the red as the myelin, but in reality the myelin is white. And then you have the terminal branches here at the end. And this is what would be in the gray matter. Billions of these little guys would be in the gray matter. And the gray matter is on the outside of the brain as well as in the depths of the brain. Whereas the white matter, that's composed primarily of the axons. Okay, that's the device that takes in information and routes it down to another area. Again, the axons as well as the myelin sheath would be primarily composing the white matter. Therefore, the white matter would look white because of the myelin. Okay. What is the role of the gray matter versus the white matter? Well, the gray matter is primarily used for our complex thoughts, the cognitions, our perceptions, controlling the movements of our body, the ability to sense the world with our hands, with all the different sensations. Okay? Whereas the white matter, that's primarily used to help take a signal that starts in one area and then route it to another area, possibly to the right hemisphere. So taking it from the left hemisphere and routing it to the right hemisphere, or taking it from one small area in the brain and then routing it to a deeper area in the brain. Many different options, okay? That's the distinction between white and gray matter, and I hope this helps. Thanks and have a great day.